All right, there's some differences today. As you can see, almost everything's been cleaned off the big carpet that needs to be vacuumed and shampooed. It's an old carpet, it was upstairs. But anyway, all the stuff came off of that yesterday. Still got to work on the bench before I can get started. Some of the stuff that came off of here was all these cables and stuff, and I'm still sorting through them here in different piles. Let's see. This top tub is the one I take flying with me. The bottom tub's still got a bunch of junk in it. This was some of the stuff that was on that carpet over there. I still have to go through, but it's getting to be less and less and less. And I moved these boxes I had built with the laser cutter to this shelf. So that's what I got accomplished yesterday. And here's one of the airplanes I was talking about the other day. ASW-28. It's a glider. A rather large glider. I think you guys have seen these before. One of the wings, this one, you can see has some problems. Part of the control surface is ripped away 2 places here, so I'll go ahead and put nylon hinges on all of these for starters because I don't trust them. But this is a very, very large glider. As we are in the mountains here, I thought a glider might be pretty good in this area. Next best area would probably be a beach where the ocean winds blow a lot and can keep you aloft. So that's one of the ones we've got to build. Like I say, we still have the Anaconda over there, and the X8 as far as airplanes, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quads and hexes to work on. Let me show you the other one. This is the one I'm the most excited about. EAA biplane from Balsa, USA. When I started building drones, it's about 14 years ago now, in 2011, 2012, something like that. It was because the flight controllers came out and I saw that I could do some of this stuff without crashing it right and left and costing a bunch of money in my beginning stages. So when I went to look for airplanes then, I found all these foam airplanes. That wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting to find these right and left. These are hard to find anymore. Balsa USA, of course, has a lot of them. But this is the type of airplane of my childhood. I opened many a box like this in the past 50, 60 years. This is what a balsa kit looks like. Some of you may have seen them, some of you may not have seen them. This and this are technically copies of these plans. I took them to local office supply store and had them make me exact duplicates of the plans. Not so I would have another plan, so I would have, they also digitized it. I have a copy of these plans in my computer now for use in light burn. So I'm not going to dig everything out here. Some of you have built balsa airplanes. Some of you may never have seen one. You're more the people I'm showing this to. These are just balsa sheets. They'll tell you how to cut them and what to do with them. There's probably siding for a fuselage or some such. And then parts come like this. And this is what I want to cut with the laser cutter if I break parts. But there are hundreds and hundreds of pieces of balsa in this kit. I'm not going to dig it all out. You can see these are spars. Here's little plywood pieces. But this is what I was expecting when I started back building these 14 years ago. I was just expecting to find just a bunch of balsa kits. I didn't. So again, I built the foam ones, whether I liked it or not. Don't really dislike it. Trying to get that back in there. I don't dislike the foam models. I just was a little shocked that there weren't things like this still in existence. So these take a long time to build. You can almost build a balsa model in an afternoon. Minimum, probably a day. This is going to take weeks. Just building the wing is probably a 2-week deal or longer. They just don't build like others. A lot to these. Anyway, in addition to the quads and hexes, I've got one to build and 4 to tune, I believe is where we're at on that. And then we've got lots of airplanes to play with. So again, this is the reason for the laser cutter. This is the reason for the excitement. I just like balsa airplanes. I looked at that one quad that a friend of mine gave me. I think it's a 12-inch instead of a 10-inch, but we'll see when we get to that. Okay, well, it's Friday here. I'm going to get back to working, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.